So after I'd exported all my render passes and AOVs from Maya, I brought them into Nuke, read them in as a sequence, and just evidenced that all of the passes did get rendered into a single EXR file. I do have a layer context sheet. So if I make this visible, you can just see we've got the red, green, blue, and alpha channel, the diffuse direct, diffuse indirect, specular, specular indirect, shadow matte. I can disable this for now. So what I then went on to do was to basically isolate each of these passes and rebuild them. And we do this using shuffle nodes. So I started off by using the diffuse direct. So you can see that here. So diffuse direct is essentially just all of the colour. It's got no shadows, it's got no specular, it's just the base material. And then we've got the diffuse indirect, which I then merged over with both diffuse, which essentially just creates the final kind of beauty diffuse layer there. I also have my specular. There wasn't a great deal of specular in this because the materials I was using were quite rough. The only things that you can see that really do have any kind of specular reflections are the metal corners. Not so much the symbol, because I applied a lot of rust to that and turned the roughness completely up, just because I thought it would look better. And here we've got all of those combined, along with the specular indirects. And this is essentially the final beauty pass with everything over the top. And then I did render a ambient occlusion as well, because it just helps add a little bit of depth to the model, increases the shadows, and just shows you kind of highlights, kind of details of the model. So you can see where I've multiplied this over here, and you can see the difference. We're just adding some of the darker parts to the shadow and to the details.